Good morning. I'm sorry. It's so dark. Poor Malaysia. We don't have daylight savings time. I want to talk about sleep this morning because apparently I'm the sleep guy now, and I'm good with that. Um, Yesterday was doing some messaging in the group, the 1M House group, and someone posted a message that said something like, "Hey, how do I stop being reliant on coffee in the morning?" And some guys were throwing some suggestions in there, and my response was, one, how's your sleep? Are you getting enough sleep? Two, are you getting enough morning sunlight in your eyes? Which I am not, unfortunately. And three, I do morning walks in the morning, obviously in the morning, morning walks, and that really helps get my blood flow going. And then I posted a screenshot of my sleep score for the past 6 months, and it was a 94% average, and that triggered a couple guys that were like, "Yo, this is impressive. Do you have any sleep tips?" And I was like, "Oh, okay. Yes, I do actually." Because the last week, struggling with my sleep routine and consistency, documented a bunch of learnings off the top of my head, and so I just kind of cleaned up some of those and threw them into the group, and they were very well received. So yeah, got 12 emoji reactions. But yeah, where should I walk? Where should I walk? So anyway, it felt good. I'm gonna be honest. It felt very good. I think I've been trying to find my footing and my place in this group because I don't have the monetary success that some of these guys do. But I think because I don't have that as my value to provide, I've been trying to get more scrappy in terms of how I can actually help. And the past couple of days contributing have felt good, and I've jumped on a couple calls with people. Talked with a guy yesterday. He wants to build an app for, I won't say it, but I was kind of trying to turn him down away from building an app and giving some alternative ideas. And he was like, he's a fairly young guy, and he was like, "Damn, this is really helpful." And he was like literally writing down notes about what I was saying while we were chatting. So yeah. Anyway, this is a small little win, but I think in terms of sleep, I think it's becoming one of those things where I am hearing about it from multiple different sources, and February, I haven't checked the other months, but I know February I ranked 798th or something out of 92,000 for my average sleep score, which is top 0.87% of all the men between the ages of 20 and 30. And so it's that is already very high level. And then I've been hearing about sleep from my family, and now from this group of like people asking me for tips with sleep. And so it's becoming one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, I think I actually have something valuable to share here, and that feels good. But yeah, I guess the next step is just, what do I do with that information? So I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to like double down on it. But I think I keep it in my back pocket as like, this is useful. Keep sharing that. Keep sharing learnings there. So we'll see. Might come back around to it, but I think that's all that I wanted to talk about today. Sharing sleep learnings, contributing to the group, feeling valuable, and hearing about the value I have to share and provide in terms of sleep from multiple different sources. And I mean, really, the end goal is like, my understanding about finding your passion is find something where people are already asking you to do things. It's a good example. Like if you're already helping people with something, or you're already doing something and people are saying like, oh man, like I would actually pay for this, like that, do whatever that is. And so for me, I haven't found enough social interactions to find that sweet spot of people asking me for help with X thing. And so now it's like, oh, okay, so I'm actually starting to, one, share my thoughts more on YouTube. That's helping. And two, joining communities and seeing what guys are struggling with and problems that come up and the things that I've solved, and seeing that the things that I've solved and that I find valuable, other guys also find valuable. So there's something there. But anyway, I'll call it there. See you tomorrow.